T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3.
July 1969. The Saturn V rocket is launched into space, beginning the historic Apollo 11 mission. On board are astronauts Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Mike Collins. As they approach the moon, Armstrong and Aldrin move to the lunar module, a small spacecraft barely big enough for two men. They separate from Collins, who will continue to orbit the moon until they return from their mission. Armstrong and Aldrin descend to the lunar surface in a series of tricky, untested maneuvers. Once on the ground, the world breathes a sigh of relief. Within minutes, a human being will walk the surface of the moon. What words were spoken between these men has remained a mystery until now.
Still got 16 seconds of fuel left. You trying to get us killed?
Tranquility Base, this is Houston. Do you read?
Houston, Tranquility Base, this is Buzz. Go ahead.
That was a long final sequence, Tranquility, but a great job. You are go to proceed with lunar checklist.
Roger that, Houston. Proceeding with surface checklist. Mission timer started 9:58 Houston time. Telemetry uplink. Reset. EGNS align. Lunar align. Auto optics.
DH is 117 and the 413. Zip.
Omni lock off. Delta
Auto
on.
CBCs. 2. Manual. Teleflex link.
Could you stop making the clicking noises, please?
Some of these switches make funny noises, like these here. These go. But these go. I like these best.
Ooh. No, okay, all right. Let the switches make their own noises. Thank you. You know, I want you to ask me before you touch anything in here. I'm the pilot of this spacecraft.
Well, then how come they gave me all the controls?
They just gave Neil Armstrong everything, didn't they? But I'm still the pilot of this ship. I know it makes it tick. Little a parent who was spending time in a simulator and who was out making speeches to the Girl Scouts.
Tranquility, Houston. Your oxidizer pressure is building up. Why don't you begin venting?
Houston, preparing to vent OX.
I got it.
Whoa, watch the abort handle. Now, what are you doing?
I was venting the OX like Houston said.
It's on my side. Ask me.
Would you please?
You don't want to hit the abort handle now, Neil. We haven't aligned the gyros yet. We take off now, we'll shoot off sideways like a skeet target.
Oh, I was just trying to help.
I don't need your help. And I don't need you over on my side. This is my side. Second man on the moon sits here. We both know why that is, don't we? Second man on the moon sits here because of
the hatch.
Mhm.
It's between us
and opens into me. I can't get out.
until I go out. Boy, that's a crummy design. I'm surprised Grauman came up with something like that.
Grumman Aviation, Grumman.
Grumman.
You know what? It doesn't really matter. Betcha I could still get out that door first from this side.
I bet you can.
West Point Varsity Track and Field, Chief. I lettered. Plus, I drive a Volkswagen with a sticky driver's door. I can shimmy over to the passenger side without even grazing the parking brake. You know, Armstrong, this spacecraft is similar to a Volkswagen. Because...
It was built by Germans?
No.
Smells funny.
No.
Motors in the back?
There you go. You see the connection? It's the same thing.
No, it isn't.
It's two.
Is not.
It's two.
Is not.
It's two.
Is not.
Here, I'll show you.
Oh, Aldrin drives for the one. He's stopped. Get
Fellas,
Armstrong
at
at the
this time,
goal.
we're going
Minute.
to need you to disengage thruster alignment.
Disengaging.
Roger
thruster
that, Houston.
alignment
Disengaging
to
thruster
upright
alignment.
We'd also like you to prepare for the scheduled 1-hour rest period prior to EVA. Over.
No, sir. No, sir. Hey, that's a moon period. Moon
Whoa,
period.
whoa, hold on there, buckaroo. You remember this, don't you? Flight plan. See what it says here. 1, land. 2,
I'm not tired.
Take a nap. 3.
I don't like that book.
Walk on moon. We've been up for 30 hours straight, Neil.
We've driven 240,000 miles to get to the Sea of Tranquility, every mile of which I had either your feet or Tom Collins' butt in my face, and I want to get out there and walk on the moon. Hey, Houston, this is Neil. Listen, we're ready to go grab some moon rock. Over?
Stand by, Houston.
I'm not tired. Let's get out
The
there.
plan says rest period, so we rest. Period.
You're not the boss of me. Houston?
Stand by, Houston.
Where'd my moon go?
What did I just say?
You probably sleep late on Christmas morning, too, don't you?
Why race to be disappointed?
Columbus didn't have to take a nap. You bastards!
Turn off the mic. Sleep phase. Okay, for the face. Neil. Do you trust me? It's just you and me up here now. It's important that we trust each other. Hell, I'd follow Nixon to Hades if he'd ask me why.
He's the president.
And
The devil.
I trust him. Just like he trusts us right now to do this thing. Take a simple, small step out of a hatch, down a ladder. It's trivial for a man, I know. But for mankind, Neil, it's gigantic. Monumental.
No, you're making a big deal out of nothing. I mean, any of us could have been chosen. Hey, you know, I thought you were going to be the first man to walk on the moon.
I know, so did I.
Well, going second's just as good.
Really? You know the name of the guy who stepped off the boat after Columbus? 100 guys flew the Atlantic solo after Lindbergh. Name one. You know who the second man to top Mount Everest was, don't you? Tenzing Norgay.
Who?
Tenzing Norgay, Sherpa tribesman, Sir Edmund Hillary's guide. You know what he's doing now? Shoveling yak shit in Darjeeling, India.
That's where the tea comes from.
Second sucks!
You've been a good sport about it. You have. And so has Tom. He even sent me his favorite Judy Garland album.
Mike! It's Mike Collins. Mike!
Who's Tom?
Tom Collins is the fruity drink you like at the Cocoa Beach Holiday Inn.
Oh, yeah, I like those.
Listen to me, Neil. It's just you and me on the moon. No Collins, no Houston. We rule this place. This moon is ours. And Neil, I make you king.
King.
Of the moon. Ruleris Luna Femeris. Domine. Dominos. Yahtzee. All this is yours. Anything you say goes. You could, for example, appoint me to go out there before you, to protect you.
Seems like a pretty good idea.
Yes. Yes, the vacuum of space is a mysterious, risky place. You might take one step, one small step off the lunar module and disappear from the human race. Just say the word, Your Grace.
I'm not in the giving vein today.
All right, Neil. Let's cut the crap. I don't need your say-so.
Hey! You go out first. Who says I'll stick around here and let you back in?
Who says I'd stick around here for you?
If you go out first, I might just lift off without you.
I'd just lift off without you.
Well, how are you going to rendezvous with Tom without me to help you?
I don't need your helping. I've got a PhD in orbital rendezvous. I can program this computer to Dr. God!
Tranquility Base, Houston.
Go ahead, Houston.
Be advised, your audio is breaking up. We're gonna need that over.
Roger that, Houston.
Punch in the top two circuit breakers on panel 16.
Panel 16.